Did I hear a squeak?
Finally, we got an Aghanim Scepter for every single hero in Dota 2. We need to celebrate with Ice Frog for making this possible. And this is the biggest patch ever. And I will make a couple of videos, to cover it. But first, remember guys to subscribe and turn that notification button for more videos. With that being said, let's get started. Abaddon. Now Abaddon Aghanim Scepter got reworked. So whenever you use your ulti and your allies are taking more than 525 damage, you will heal them automatically with miscall within 1600 range, which is kinda huge, and that huge range can help you to stop the monkeys in your team from feeding. Anti-Mage. Now when you buy an Aghanim on Anti-Mage and kill the enemy with Mana Void, you will add plus 70 seconds on the highest cooldown ability on the enemy heroes. Also, if the enemy are close to the target that you killed with a Mana Void, you will stun them for 1 second. Arc Warden. Now for Arc you will grant a new ability which can create a rune in front of you, like Haste or DD or even Bounty, it depends on your luck. Axe. Now Axe Aghanim Scepter got reworked as well. It does an AoE battle hunger on the enemy and also it reduces the enemy damage by 30%. Beastmaster. Also Beastmaster Scepter got reworked and now you don't have any cooldown on your axe when you throw them, but you need to just wait for them to return. Brewmaster. For Brewmaster Primal Split you will grant 100 movement speed only. Broodmother. Now with Brood you will get a 20 spin web, which means you can spread them around the map and just run everywhere, which is pretty useful to be honest. Clinks. Now Clink's Scepter can create 2 skeletons near you after you come out of invisibility, which is your third spell, and also it will grant you 30% movement speed when you use your third ability. Alchemist. Now Alchemist Aghanim Scepter will grant you 30 damage and also 6% spell amp for each scepter that you give to your allies or even if you consume it. Dark Willow. Now Dark Willow Aghanim Scepter attack can no longer take you out of the Shadow Realm. Each attack still has a bonus damage based on the duration of the buff. Death Prophet. Now Death Prophet Scepter will allow your ghost to deal a double damage to any target that you attack with right click or even spells. And also it will slow the enemy and give you some lifesteal when your ghost get back to you, which is honestly pretty fucking OP. DK. Dragon Knight Aghanim Scepter is so fucking cool. Now it will give you a 4th Elder Dragon, the Black Dragon, which has 50% more corrosive damage, splash damage and even slow. Also it will increase your attack range and also grant you 30% magic resistance, which is pretty goddamn OP. Elder Titan. Now ET Aghanim Scepter got reworked and it will make you spell immune when you are channeling your stun. So it's exactly like BKB and it's kinda pretty useless. Ember Spirit. Now Ember Spirit Ultimate Fire Remnant cast range is 3 times longer now and initial Remnant movement speed is 2 times faster. Maximum number of the charges increase from 3 to 5 and also active Fire Remnant cost no mana. Grimstroke. Now Grimstroke Aghanim will grant you a new ability that can create an ink illusion that will last for 20 seconds and also it's magic immune, but it deals more damage, like 150% damage to the enemy, which is pretty actually sweet. Wisp. Wisp Scepter will give you more balls like mine that will just, be forever around you. Yeah, that's it. That's all what you get. Lycan. Lycan Scepter will allow you to spawn wolves that will come with the one of the 3 creep waves. And they will auto push the lane and if you get a last hit, you will have the gold. But you can't control them, which is kinda useless, but since you can consume the Aghanim Scepter, it will be okay for late game. Moss. Now Moss Scepter will reduce your cooldown on your second spell, but you can only reduce it while you are using your ulti. Monkey King. Monkey King Scepter is pretty OP. Now you will spawn a monkey soldier near you every 3.5 seconds and it will last for 20 seconds. So that is so fucking OP, and also if you have Battle Fury, guess what? They will have it as well. Morphling. Morph Scepter will give you 35% cooldown reduction and also 50% mana cost reduction and also 600 range, which can be very useful if you just take, a morph into Necroforce or something like that. Nice Soccer. Now for Batman, your first ability will be an AoE and also it will increase the mini stun on the enemy by 0.6 seconds. Omni Knight. Omni Knight Scepter now can also provide you plus 50 HP regen for all the units and even buildings, so that's actually pretty useful. Pangolier. Now with Scepter, Pango's second ability will also do a swashbuckle, which can be pretty useful. Phantom Assassin. Now Phantom Assassin Aghanim Scepter can make you dispel yourself with your third ability if you got rooted, but if you kill the enemy it will refresh all of your abilities. Phoenix. Now when you get an Aghanim Scepter on Phoenix and you use your ulti, you can also use your Sun Ray while you are using Supernova. Slaughter. Now Slaughter Scepter will create a puddle of water when you use your second ability, which can provide plus 25 HP regen, plus 12 armor and also 40 status resistance while you are in the puddle or even in the river. Spectre. Now Spectre Aghanim will grant you a new ability that is exactly like your ulti, but you can only use it on one target, and this is pretty useful ability and one of the best abilities so far. Temporal Assassin. Now this is so fucking broken. You can teleport to any tribe that you have like a fucking true ninja, and also it requires 2 seconds to channel it, so good luck running away from TA or even catching her. Tiny. Now Tiny Scepter will grant him a new ability that can make him through random trees that is around you for every 0.4 seconds, and also it deals an AoE damage, which is pretty cool. Troll. Now Troll Scepter is kinda good and retarded in the same time. You can basically use your ulti on your allies or even on the enemy, which is kinda dumb to be honest. Warlock. Warlock Scepter will summon 2 golems that will chain stun the enemy and also deals an AoE damage. Wind Ranger. Now I'm not gonna say anything about this shit.
Like the wind. I run like the wind.
Thank you Icefolk for making this bitch runs faster and forever.